Hello everyone, LM Productions here today, and today I'm going to be finishing up this three-parter Christmas review where I already reviewed the Friday the 13th 2009 Jason. I reviewed the Halloween 2018 Michael Myers, and now I'm finishing off the review with this Hellraiser, with this 1987 Hellraiser 1 Pinhead action figure. So with all that being said, let's get started. Alright, so looking at the box, it says Hellraiser with Pinhead on it. As you can see, he's for some reason shocking his face, while also holding the lament configuration with chains going around and stabbing you. It says his catchphrase up at the top, demons to some, angels to others. It says Hellraiser at the bottom, and it also says he'll tear your soul apart. Uniquely enough, instead of showing the character, it actually just says the same word Hellraiser, in the same font, and the same color and everything. Spinning the box around, we see a bunch of generic stock photos of the Pinhead action figure with Hellraiser, again. And, yeah. Oh, yeah, also, uniquely enough, on the bottom, something I forgot to mention with the previous video, on the bottom of the Michael Myers explains how you fix the pumpkin. But in this one, it explains how you can take off Pinhead's head and how you must do it very gently and whatnot. Give me a second. Opening up the flap, we just see the Pinhead action figure, a Pinhead head, and then his weapons, his hands, and the lament configuration, and yeah, so let's get him open now. Alright, now that I've taken the Hell Priest out of his box, wow, this figure is very, very great. I'm saying that for like every other figure, but I actually mean it this time. The attention to detail, all the minor scars, the fact that they actually had a string on like his chest where he can put his weapons on, how glossy and like the leathery texture, having actual felt as like his skirt. Just everything about this seems very, very perfect. I occasionally worry that since this thing came with an extra head, how would you take off the head? And it's pretty simple, actually. You just gotta just wiggle it off by a little bit. It's actually very easy. I'm sorry, I'm just expecting this. Yep, yeah. Yeah, fair warning, though, these little weapons that you're supposed to attach to Pinhead's chest do fall off occasionally. But that is just a minor nitpick, as you can just get them back on easily just by slipping it into, like, the little thing, because they have a hook at the end. But, yeah. Everything about this is so perfect. I really do enjoy this figure, and I'm very satisfied with it. So let's move on to the accessories now. Alright, so I had to take these off of Pinhead's belt that is somehow also impaled to his chest. That, both combined. And as you can see, he has his three main weapons. His saw, his hook, and his dagger. I'm just gonna call it a dagger, despite it looking nothing like one. All of them are pretty well detailed, being rusty, having blood stains, and generally just all looking cool. We have an angry face for a Pinhead. As always, it seems like all these NECA figures always come with an angry face. And we have let me move these out of the way. We have a few hands, such as a holding hand for holding the lament configuration, some fists, hands, and the final few items, the lament configurations themselves. There's an unsolved one, which is very great. I can put that in Pinhead's hand. And there is a solved lament configuration. You know, after being solved. Yeah, overall this figure's really great. The only minor complaint, and like by minor I mean very minor, is that Pinhead's most signature weapon that he uses to kill people isn't even here. And that is his signature chains, used for stabbing and dragging people into hell where they can become Cenobites like Pinhead. But, yeah, this figure's really great. Now then, on to the final verdict. So, my final verdict. Everything about this figure was great. I just can't say it. When I was reviewing it, I was pretty much speechless. I really loved this action figure, from the pins in its head, the realistic plastic, the skirt actually being like actual like cloth and not like just some cheap plastic. Everything about it was great. For the first time on this channel, I'm gonna give this figure a 10 out of 10. This is the first time on my channel I've ever given a figure a 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed the 3 figures I got. The Michael, the Jason, and the Pinhead. They're all very spectacular and great action figures, which I truly enjoyed. And I am very thankful, and I'm very grateful that you guys all watched. And now for a special message. Thank you all so much for watching throughout the year. I really appreciate it. And yeah, don't worry, I'm going to keep on posting even into next year. My next video might be January. The last video this year might be a New Year's Eve recount. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next year. Bye!